Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Hello, Kat. Welcome back. Did you have a nice little trip?
Yeah, I had a great week up in the Bellingham, Washington area, just hanging out with a friend up there. And oh my gosh, I realized it wasn't until I was at border crossing. I haven't been out of the country since I was 17 years old.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I spent a day in Vancouver, and it was super cool. Yeah. Got to go to this awesome restaurant called East is East up there in Vancouver that takes you essentially on a journey of the Silk Road from Greece all the way to Nepal.
Oh, wow.
And it's a tasting menu, right? So you get 2 bites, but you have the opportunity to essentially taste everything on the menu. One of the best meals of my entire life.
Oh
my gosh.
Couple of things you probably went, hey, I'll have some more of that.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? No, it was so good. I mean, it's a lot of food that I'm familiar with, but they just do it so, all across all types of cuisine so well. There was a violinist there that was trying to serenade me, and I was kind of you're in my personal space. Nope, not quite here for that. No, your music is excellent. I was just I was not expecting this as I sat down to my meal.
Right, I was putting it right up in your face.
Right, I'm just hello there, violinist. Yes, but it was a good time. Yeah, I had a blast. I went boutique shopping on Main Street over there. Yeah, hung out. Just had a great time all around. Yeah.
Right on. You stayed up there a few days, didn't you?
Yeah. That was my I need some rest and relaxation.
After all the theater.
So I took a week, post-show vacation, just to myself to unwind for a second. Yes, absolutely.
Well, Jason came in and filled in, so we had
I heard he did he did a good job.
Job. We did great. Had a good time. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm glad he was
and
there.
We finally got Dave in here, so.
And you got a fishing report. Wow. Okay.
So it was a bonus. Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds like you guys were just fine without me.
Yeah. You were
good.
having fun, so that's always the case.
Yeah. Well, how have things been for you and Junior?
Doing good. Still same old. I mean, this. Yeah, that's it. I mean, getting the paper together and all that good stuff. And I like it. Junior's liking to do his own thing, and so he's not wanting to run around all over the place. And plus, the word is trying to get because I really am spending a lot of time on the computer between this, that, and then, like I said, the script is coming along fabulous. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it.
Good.
It's going so good. So yeah, I've been just working on that on my extra time, and stuff, little that I have, but I like to take advantage of it when I got it. I can't help it. I'm just on a roll. So I will have this done by, I'm thinking I will have it done by January.
Well, if you keep plugging away at it, it sounds like we have a draft.
So.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So I'm really feeling confident about it too. And it's coming along nicely. I keep coming up with funnier things all the time.
I was going to say, then you just keep adding.
That's what I do. That's my the way I write is I write it down, everything, get it down, get a thing going. And then I'll go back after about, 10 scenes, and then I'll go back at the beginning again and then start filling in, okay, I wanted to say this or I wanted to do this. I'll do 10 scenes at a time, then I can move on, So, but at least it stays. Yeah, I'm even organized when I write like that, but it's gosh, it's so much fun. I'm having a great time with this project, so it's going to be great. And people are going to love it when it's done, so it's going to be fun. So anyways, but that's it. Yeah, I hope you all had a good weekend. And before we get going on the shows, we've been barely cutting it out every week on these shows. We've had so much going on. So I'm just going to go ahead, which is great. A lot going on in November still. Yeah. So, hey, I want to thank the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, otherwise known as the Castaways, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. And if you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fire shows here at KCIW, you just go to KCIW.org and you will be on your way. So yeah, we got some music going on.
Indeedy.
It's slowing down for this month, but we'll be picking up in a couple weeks.
We still got a page of stuff here. Starting things off with Cisco playing Wednesdays and Saturdays at the Brookings Harbor Farmers Market from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on the 20th over at Seaview from 12:30 to 1:30. On the 25th playing at World Headquarters 101 from 4 to 6 p.m. And then on the 28th, playing at the Chetco Activity Center, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah, and then the Mighty Steelheads on the 21st, there'll be at Inateca from 7 to 10. And on the 29th, they'll be at Port-au-Prince, 7 to 10.
All right. And the Italian guys are playing at the Inateca down in Crescent City. Music there running from 7 to 9.
Yep, and Lon Goddard, he's got a schedule here on the 20th. He'll be at Brian Scott Gallery, Brown bag lunch, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on 22nd. It'll be at Port-au-Prince South at 9:30 p.m. That's late. On the 29th, it'll be at Misty Mountain Brewing 6 to 8. Yeah, whenever I see them playing, like usually there's 6 to 8 people, and it's like 9:30. Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you got to do something different every once in a while, right? Yeah. All right. Well, turning our attention to Patty Ann. Patty Ann is playing on the 22nd of November over at Umbrella Farms. Music there going from noon to 3 p.m.
Yep. And then in Ateca on the 21st, they got the Mighty Steelheads 7 to 10. And on the 22nd, the Italian Guys 7 to 9.
And Misty Mountain Brewing, music there running 6 to 8 p.m. Their current lineup is on the 22nd. Ukulele John is playing. And on the 29th, Lon Goddard.
Yep. And then last but not least, we got Rogue Strings. Lacey, she's going to be playing on the 23rd at Agostino's 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So there we go.
Okay. I can't wait for December to get out there. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's turn our attention over to events happening at the Chetco Library located at 405 Alder Street here in Brookings, Oregon. First with a rundown of their weekly events. On Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., they have story time for young children. At 3:30 p.m., they have Tween Club for ages 10 to 13. And then Wednesdays, 1:30 to 4, they have an after-school program where you can get a free snack and hang out, work on homework, or craft using supplies from the Maker Cart. On Thursdays, they've got a big lineup here. 10 to noon, they have their Rowdy Creek String Band. It's an open rehearsal for string instrument players. It is acoustic. From 3 to 5, they have Checkmate Corner. This is a weekly chess club for players of all ages and skill levels. And then 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, they have an Easy Flow yoga class. It's a free class. They recommend that you be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor. Then on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m., they have another story time for young children. 1 p.m. is their Saturday Shuffle, where you can play and trade Pokemon cards. On the second and fourth Saturdays from 2 to 4, there's Teens Teach Tech. It's a free technology assistance drop-in service. You can come by the library annex with your device or tech questions and get free help from a technology mentor. Mentors are young people who've been trained to teach tech to older adults, and this free service is presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. Then coming up in monthly events and special events at the library, coming up Friday the 21st from 2 to 5, they have their new monthly Creative Cafe. This is a free event for adults and teens. Drop in anytime between 2 and 5 on the third Friday of every month. You can explore a new art medium with supplies from their Maker Cart and connect with fellow creators over coffee, tea, and light refreshments. And November's focus is going to be greeting cards and upcycled gift boxes just in time for the holiday season. And then on the 26th of November, Wednesday, 1 to 4, there's an Art with Tori class. I can tell people they're making glass bottle lanterns, but registration is required due to limited supplies, and there's currently only a wait list at the moment. So if you want to get on that wait list, go check it out. Saturday, November 29th at 2 p.m., rounding things out, there's a Letters to Santa event. Kids are welcome to come to the library to write a letter to Santa. Before you leave, drop the letter in the special mailbox. They'll send all the letters off to the North Pole, and Santa will send a letter back to anyone who drops one off. And you'll get the mail in December. And there will also be a Santa visit that day at 3 p.m. And then coming up in book clubs, this week, Thursday the 20th at 5:30, there is Pub Grub Book Club. It's a casual book club for adult fans of graphic novels. It takes place at Misty Mountain Brewing in downtown Brookings. And this month, the group is reading and discussing Monstrous, Book 1, that contains issues 1 through 18 by Marjorie Liu. And space is limited due to the tiny space, and registration is required. On Wednesday, the 26th at 5:30, they have their Look Back Book Club. And in this club, adults and older teens are invited to revisit classic books from their childhoods and ask themselves, how do they hold up now? And November's book is The Face on the Milk Carton by Carolyn B. Cooney. Again, that's 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday, November 26th. All library-led events and programs are free to attend, whether or not you have a library card. You can get more info by following them on Facebook, checking out chetco.librarycalendar.com, or you can give them a call at 541-469-7738. And hey, now it's time for quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce.
Yeah, we got one of the rockin'est libraries on the West Coast. I'll tell you that, right?
If you say so. Yeah, I mean, I might be a little biased.
When Jason read this, when Jason looked at it, he goes, I'm reading all that. I sit back and I just went, yep, it's all you, buddy. Enjoy.
Yeah. We got a lot going on.
Yeah. He was like, wow. All right. Hey, here are a few quotes from Winston Churchill. He was born November 30th, 1874. He says, success is not final. Failure is not final. It is the courage to continue that counts. He goes, if you're going through hell, keep going. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. And last but not least, famous words, we shall defend our island. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Hey, hope you enjoyed this week's quotes from Winston Churchill with Cousin Bruce. Till next week, hey, have a great one.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that one on Veterans Day week. I just didn't see it until the day. Yeah, it would have been perfect. I would have liked to have done that then. Yeah.
But hey, still got that birthday month in there.
That's right. We did.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, there is a Save Camp Barry fundraiser happening at the Inoteca in Crescent City on the 21st of November, running from 5 to 10 p.m. All proceeds benefit the Camp Barry Dog Rescue. Dinner's going to include grilled cod and or smoked tri-tip. There's going to be a raffle, and there is going to be live music. Rob Tiernan is playing from 5:30 to 7:30, and then the Mighty Steelheads are going to play from 8 to 10.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, and the Peaceful Support Yoga Studio is presenting Family Day. This will be at Cascadia Pickleball Zone, located 16185 Highway 101 South. You can bring your family for a morning of full fun yoga. All ages, all levels are welcome. This is happening on the 22nd and the 29th at 9 a.m. For more info on this, you can call 530-334-0595.
All right. And then over at Elk Valley Casino in Crescent City, they're presenting Geoff Tate-Operation Mindcrime, the final chapter. This event's happening on the 22nd of November at 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale in person at the Points Club booth. You can also get them online at etix.com in advance, as well as on the day of the event. Doors open at 7 p.m. The show starts at 8. You got to be 21 or older to attend. Seating is limited, and it's first come, first serve. And this event is primarily standing only. For ADA assisted seating requests, they ask that you email marketing@elk-valley.com in advance to discuss available options for possible accommodations.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, hey, short but sweet, the Chetco Activity Center is having a Thanksgiving turkey lunch fundraiser. This will be happening on the 27th from noon to 2. It's $30 per person.
All right.
I don't have any of the gist on it, but yeah,
they are currently trying hard to very actively fundraise because their elevator broke and it needs to be replaced.
Ooh,
and it's going to cost in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, really?
So they're doing a lot of fundraising initiatives right now.
I'm promoting it all the way in the paper. And
anybody who wants to help out with that fundraiser, wants to see how you can give, contact the Chetco Activity Center. They're located up above Subway, up at the north end of Brookings.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Crescent City Emblem Club is currently presenting the 30th Annual Festival of the Trees. This is happening at the Crescent City Fairgrounds main building. This is going to be on the 22nd of November. Doors open at 9 a.m. They have lunch at noon, and lunch tickets are $20, and it's dedicated to all of their deceased members. May the trees shine bright enough for them to see. For more information about this event, you can call Carolina at 707-954-2381.
Yeah. Hey, and then we got a Peace Now with Kundalini Yoga. This is their Blessed Your Life and Humanity with Ancient Practices. This will be happening at the Cascadia Pickleball Zone on Saturday, November 22nd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's a catered lunch after the event. Let's see, it's peace, love, health, prosperity, and enlightenment can all be yours. We got Omkar Kriya, the sound of creation. This technique introduces you to divine indweller. So it's techniques and stuff, and they have Yogi Raj Satgurnath. So he's a Kriya Yoga master will be there. So very cool. And then we've got Tara, which is a Kriya. Is it Kriya or Kriya? I'm not familiar with it, so I hope I'm saying it right. She's a yoga teacher at www.enlightenmentu.org, or you can call it 408-320-7481 for info on that. But yeah, so it's a little peace, love, health, prosperity, and enlightenment day. So there you go.
All right.
At the Cascadia Pickleball. So very cool.
Well, there you have it. All right. Well, hey, now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right. G'day, Kat. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome this week's Real History for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know that Bruce Lee once had a controversial fight with different versions of the outcome? It's true. And here's the story. He's always been known as the man who took everybody he ever fought out, but this story is a fight between Bruce Lee and Wong Jack Man. It's a tale of two competing martial art philosophies with different outcomes and differing interpretations. Most witnesses and accounts point to Bruce Lee's victory, while Wong Jackman's supporters claim a draw or win. The fight is considered a pivotal moment in Bruce Lee's evolution as a martial artist. Here are the viewpoints from both fighters. On Bruce Lee's side, Lee reportedly won the fight quickly after a series of fast punches in a struggle. Some accounts say Lee chased Wong and ultimately defeated him, forcing Wong to submit. The fight lasted just a few minutes. But Wong Jackman was supposedly demoralized and had his ego bruised by Lee's victory. On Wong Jackman's side, Wong claimed that he was able to hold his own against Lee for a longer period, and the fight ended when it was stopped by others who feared for their safety. Wong's supporters say he was able to hold off Lee and prevent him from winning. Well, some accounts claim that Wong was able to hold Lee in a headlock several times during the fight. Wong also said that he was able to hold his own in the fight by forcing Lee into a stalemate, and that the fight was a draw. So you got two different opinions on it right there. This was supposed to be done. I hope you enjoyed this week's Bit of Real History with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Till next time, hey, always keep it real. This was supposed to be done at his, when I did his quotes.
I got you.
Remember those?
Yeah.
We got too many.
We've just been so packed with so many things going on, I tell you what.
Some more stuff here, too.
Right. Well, there you have it. Okay, we got there eventually.
Yeah. And here's our extra stuff, right?
Yeah, turning our attention, we have some other events coming up at the end of the month here. First off, Wild Rivers Dance is presenting the 11th annual Wild Rivers Nutcracker, and this is taking place at the usual spot at Crescent Elk Middle School in Crescent City. It's running 3 days on the 28th at 7 p.m., on the 29th of November at 2 and 7 p.m., 2 performances that day, and then on the 30th at 2 p.m. And this is a classic ballet brought to you this stage by Wild Rivers Dance.
Their yearly thing they do.
An annual tradition.
That's it. You know, and you can get on because, as most of you know, I got to play Drosselmeyer in the movie, the Small Nutcracker story, Small Town Nutcracker. And that's on YouTube now, so you can catch the movie and watch it around.
And actually coming up at the library, the seasonal screening for December is going to be a Nutcracker story. Yes, so we're making a family-friendly cocoa-fueled event on the first Saturday in December. Yep, so it'll be making the rounds.
That was fun. Well, that's what gave me the bug. So there we go. Yeah, that was a great production. It was fun. Hey, Pacific Music Guild is presenting a new Christmas 2025 holiday concert. This will be happening at the Crescent Elk Middle School Auditorium at 994 G Street in Crescent City on the 3rd and the 4th of December, 7 p.m. Performing will be the Pebble Beach Brass, Redwood Chamber Singers, North Coast Youth Chorale, and North Coast Chorale. Tickets are on sale now at Del Norte Office Supply in Crescent City and Wright's Custom Framing in Brookings, and at the door the night of each concert. It's $15 for adults, $10 for youth, and kids under 5 are free.
Fun. All right.
Good times.
Cool beans. All right. Well, getting into some PSAs here. First off, Coastal Home Health and Hospice offers grief support groups happening at 585 5th Street in Brookings. These groups meet on the first and third Tuesdays of the month at 3 p.m. They're free of charge and open to the public. You do not have to have received hospice services to participate. Walk-ins are welcome, and if you need more info about this group, you can call 541-469-0405.
Yeah, and then, hey, Cascadia Pickleball Zone. Here's presenting an hour of pickleball yoga. Now, the times have changed. It's Mondays at 11 a.m., Wednesdays at 10:15 a.m., Thursdays at 6:15 p.m., and Fridays at 10:15 a.m. And then now they got it on Saturday at 9 a.m. So your hour of pickleball yoga.
There you have it. Okay. The KCIW Soapbox Series is continuing. And what is the KCIW Soapbox Series? Well, the station gives folks a chance to speak their mind on a show called the KCIW Soapbox. Basically, KCIW offers 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. There are a few rules, of course. There's no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can share what's on their mind. The studio is open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 for people to drop in and record.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, and Legends Arcade is presenting Trading Card Game Night. This is every first Wednesday of the month from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and more. You can sling spells, summon monsters, trade, or battle with local players.
All right. And then there's another game night at the Whimsical Griffin. That's located at 615 Chetco Avenue by the Redwood Theater. This happens twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 to 9 p.m., featuring Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and, of course, board games.
Yeah. And then Meals on Wheels, volunteers needed. If you'd like to do something that will make you and those you help very happy, if you'd like to do something to help give back to the community you love, if you'd like to help out your fellow human beings, then Meals on Wheels is looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are home-ridden, you not only help someone who is hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into their lives, a friendly face for them to see every day, and a little social contact they may not have otherwise. There are 3 routes that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis. Each route takes about 1.5 hours. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it's just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, whatever works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping in this great cause for the community, you can contact Meals on Wheels via the Chetco Activity Center, 541-469-6822.
All right. And then the Brookings Harbor Scouts of America is scouting for new troop members. And what do you know? Boys and girls are invited. Yeah. Troop 32 and Troop 4032 are now accepting new scouts as well as adults interested in volunteering. Scouts can join the troops from 5th grade to age 17. Adults are able to volunteer as long as they are over 21 years old, are able to pass a background check, and are willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. They meet at Scout Hall from 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except for holidays. You're invited to meet the troops and learn more about what Scouts can help you achieve. Scout Hall is located at 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings. And to get in touch with Troop 32 Scoutmaster Mark Haglund, call 541-661-2749. You can also contact Troop 4032 Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson at 707-951-3647.
Yeah, saw them out there putting the flags up on Veterans Day.
Yeah, that is an ongoing service project that they do. So if that's something you want your child to get involved with,
that's right.
That's who you contact.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I was just standing there going, that could be me and Junior Man helping out.
Just keep guilt tripping him. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I am kind of bummed about that, but we'll get her eventually. I'll get him. Hopefully he'll get interested in it. Yeah. And like I got more to put on my plate. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, the American Red Cross Curry County blood drive is going on. The need for blood is constant, and sometimes that need becomes critical. Mm-hmm. That's why the American Red Cross needs you. You can make an appointment to give blood by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org. Give something that means something. Give blood. Yep. And the next one coming up here?
Next round of them are coming up in December. And, that's going to be hosted by both the Star of the Sea Catholic Church, and then there's going to be an event at the Elks Lodge. For times, again, redcrossblood.org is how to get that. But I've got my appointment. You should get yours, too.
There you go.
There you go.
Sweet.
And that's my personal PSA. Hey, the Curry Public Library, located up in Gold Beach, has a monthly event called Memory Cafe Curry. They meet the third Wednesday of every month from 10:30 to noon. Again, that's at the Curry Library in Gold Beach. To register for the program, they ask you to email memorycafe@cplib.net or give them a call at 541-247-7246. And a Memory Cafe is an informal social gathering for older adults living with memory loss as well as their care partners. Care partners may include, but are not limited to, spouses, siblings, children, or friends whose social lives are often just as affected as their loved ones. Memory cafes are designed to be a casual, stress-free gathering to allow care partners the opportunity to relax and socialize with others in a similar situation. Memory Cafe Curry is staffed by a qualified social service provider, as well as library staff and volunteers.
Yeah. I got time for a few more here.
Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah, Queers and Allies Brookings get together at the Chetco Library Forest Room on the third Saturdays of the month at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I'll give you a minute. Ages 9 through 19, and it's hosted by the Southern Oregon Coast Pride.
All right. And then the Brookings Recorder Ensemble is looking for people to join them in the exploration and enjoyment of playing music for the recorder. This group meets at the Chetco Activity Center on Wednesdays from 1 to 2:30. They ask that you bring your own recorder and a music stand, and they will provide the music.
Yeah. Hey, we got a community kitchen schedule here. It's every day. It's from noon to 1. Mondays at St. Timothy's. Tuesdays at St. Timothy's. Wednesdays at the Star of the Sea Catholic Church. Thursdays, it's at the Presbyterian Church. Fridays, it's the Lutheran Church. First and third and fifth Saturdays, it's at St. Timothy's. Second and fourth Saturdays, it's the Church of the Nazarene. And Sundays is a different time here. It's at St. Timothy's, but it runs from 3 to 4. You can also find the community kitchen schedule by going to kciw.org. And hey, that's it. We just knocked out the show and got everything in. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. Well, it's time to close out this week's show. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producers, Ray and Tom, for all the great work each week helping us bring our show to the airwaves. Thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report. And please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM. And listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, by going to kciw.org. And hey, we got some live streaming going on there too that's available. Now, most of the info for this week's show came from the Insider of Southern Oregon Entertainment newspaper. You can read more by going to the insiderofsouthernoregon.com, where you also find the link to the Insider Report. And until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
We are signing off, so please support local businesses, keep it real, and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey,
we'll see you out there.
Bam! Oh, and you taught Jason the band. Right about that.
I did teach him the band. Yes.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.